What is up, my buttery biscuits? I'm looking a hot mess right now. I know you guys are probably like, you always look like that, but I just got out the shower, so my cheeks are like super red. But I just needed to address some things in this video, which ironically enough, I was contemplating making a video yesterday or 2 days about, because so many people still ask me about my channel, what's going on with my channel. And then today when I uploaded this rich and luscious drama, I was just like, okay, I need to discuss some things and get some things off my chest. And that whole situation is just such a mess. I'm just sitting over here like, oh my god. But anyways, you guys, we're just gonna jump right into it. Okay, there's no little intro. My channel, I want to discuss this with you guys because I have seen on my previous videos before, so like, what's your channel becoming? And I thought that I did a good enough job of letting you guys know that I'm just kind of going with the flow right now and doing this a lot because it's new to me, and it's like been very interesting and very fun for me to do, to just sit on camera and just talk. Like, I really love to talk. You guys look at all my videos, y'all know I don't shut up. That's literally me. I'm good at giving my opinion, I'm good at giving my feedback and staying honest and non-biased, and that's why I said, you know what, I'm gonna start doing this drama series on my channel. As you guys know though, I do need to make this very clear moving forward. I have been doing this for almost 3 weeks now, okay? And as you guys know, if you guys watched my previous videos, every time I say drama, I put the little fake quotes on it, because to me, I like to consider myself to be kind of like what Trump would consider fake news. I'm just reporting on the rumors. I'm reporting on what was seen and what was said and stuff like this. I'm not diving into things and coming up with, you know, all these hardcore facts like Spill Sesh or Here for the Tea, like those type of drama channels. I am literally just commentary. That is it. Commentary, just giving you guys my feedback, being a little chismoso on what is going on right now. That's literally it. The whole reason why I got into this, guys, is I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I had always had a little bit of a complex that I talk too much on my channel. When I do my reviews, I talk so much, and there have been quite a few people, you know, this is in the past though, like literally 2 years ago, of people would be like, damn, can you just get to the review and shut up? So I built a little bit of a complex, and I was like, you know what, I need to stop talking so much. But then this past year, I started taking a look at my videos, you guys, and I started taking a little bit more of a deeper look into my retention, my minutes watched, my views, things like that, things that I didn't really care for before, and I should have cared if I ever wanted to make YouTube a career. And one thing that I noticed across the board was all my commentary videos had higher retention, higher watch time minutes, higher views. So I was talking to my friends and my ex at the time, actually, and they all had said, you need to do this commentary series. Like, people like your opinion, they like what you have to say, and I feel like you're non-biased, so you're not going to get on camera and try to steer any type of narrative, any type of persuasion on people. You're just gonna give your feedback on the situation, and that is literally it. And I said, oof, like, it's gonna be a little rough for me to do, because I feel like the drama channels have been labeled to be so negative, and I'm like, you guys, they literally cannot be negative if, depending upon the person you watch. You get me? Like, look at all the videos that I've created. I think I've created like 10 at this point, and all my videos have been non-negative. I haven't bashed nobody, haven't canceled nobody, haven't said anything bad about nobody, because I don't feel that way about people. Perfect example, like Jaclyn Hill. I made 4 videos about her now, and I've had every opportunity to literally drag her and get on here and say hurtful things, but I don't do that, because me coming from where I grew up and coming from the way I was taught is that we all mess up. We're humans. We're born to make mistakes. If we didn't make mistakes, we would be robots. So I'm not gonna get on here and be a hypocrite and be like, oh my god, you should do this and you should do this and you're a terrible person. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's not who I am. I have been friends, you guys know this, with my friends for such a long period of time, and they have done some tore up things to me, and guess what, you guys? I thank God every day that I stood by their side after they made that mistake, because now they're the best friends to me. And even when, you know what, they may have not been there at my lowest times, now they are, because they learned from those mistakes. And imagine if I just canceled them and just left them. Like, I wouldn't have no friends right now. So that's why I'm like, you know what, I have a whole different approach to this drama thing on my channel. Is I do want to hold people accountable for, you know, the things that they're saying, the things that they're doing, their wrongdoings and stuff like that. But I'm never going to bash nobody and cancel nobody, nothing like that. So that's where I guess I should have made this video before going into the drama series and letting you guys know my whole motive of this thing is to change it and make it a little bit more positive. I want to talk to you guys as you guys are my friends, as if we're having a beer together, just gossiping on what's going on right now in the industry, in the community. That's what I want to do. That was my whole vision for this thing. So when people are labeling me as a drama channel, it does kind of suck for me, and I totally understand that I'm going to be labeled as that because look, within the past 2.5 weeks, all my videos, 99% of them, there's literally one, yeah, there's one video, that my Jeffree Star conspiracy palette review slash tutorial, that's literally the only one that I have done that's non-drama, so I get how I'm gonna be labeled as that, but I really wish it was labeled as commentary. That's literally it. I have it in my bio. I said everything I talk about in my bio, not my bio, my description box. Everything that I talk about is just my opinions, none of it is factual, and that basically just means that, hey, I'm just literally talking to you guys as if you guys were my friend and just saying, hey, this is what's going on right now. What do you guys think about this? Why do you guys think I ask you so many questions in my video? That way we can be interactive with one another and have comments with one another and have disagreements with one another, so that way we can both open each other's minds and views up. That was my whole goal with this. And today I do have to say, like, it got a little rough with the rich and luscious thing because look, I got one more thing to say about the whole drama series and stuff like that. My whole thing too by it is I just want to remain like still doing me. I've been in the makeup industry for 12 years. I don't know if I just said this right now. I've been in the makeup industry for 12 years. If you guys look back on my channel, I am known for my reviews and for my challenges and for tutorials every now and then. Like I was very inconsistent with my tutorials, but that's what I started doing on my channel, and I don't want to label myself to just a drama channel. So I just want to let you guys know that, and I want to give you guys the heads up that just because I'm doing this right now, in 1 month I may change my mind. In 5 years I may change my mind. I don't really know. I thought I made that clear in other videos before. I don't want to label my channel as one single thing. If I want to do vlogs, I want to do vlogs on this channel. If I want to do challenges, I want to do a challenge on this channel. If I want to do commentary, I want to do commentary on this channel. I don't want to label it to one single thing, and I guess I didn't do a good enough job of letting you guys know that. If you guys do not like the commentary videos, by all means, no hard feelings, like totally I understand, unsubscribe. It's totally cool. That's what the button is there for. Anyways, I just wanted to throw that in there because I don't want to label myself as one specific thing. You get me? Because I do have other videos coming. I do have a challenge video. I do have a tutorial. Like, I'm hopefully getting into some reviews because I do want to get back to testing foundations, because I am in the market right now for a good foundation. So I want to start doing foundation reviews as well too, but I'm waiting to get paid because I'm a little poor right now. Anyways, you guys, back to the rich and luscious thing. This whole thing I feel like was just taken out of context in today's video. You guys, I have remained so good on my channel of being not biased because I don't have one single friend, literally when I tell you, one single friend in the industry. I mentioned in that video that I have DM'd with T by Ali a couple times, and that's literally it. I think that she is the only person that I have talked to. Like I mentioned, I did DM one time with Rich Lux. Literally, he had said something about like Huda Beauty, her palette didn't sell out or whatever, she's lying. And I was like, girl, she is completely lying. And he's like, the house, you know? That was literally it. So I want to let you guys know I don't have any friendships in this community, not in the beauty community and not in the drama community. When I told you guys at the end of my previous video with Rich and Luscious that I'm on an island of my own, I really am. It's literally just me. You guys look at my channel and I have my friends on my channel. When I do lives, I have my friends on there. They are not part of YouTube. They are not part of social media. They have nothing to do with this scene whatsoever, because I just don't vibe. I just don't click with a lot of the fakeness that goes on in the YouTube world. That's just me. So the reason for me telling you this is because I do not have no type of bias. There is no one that I care to impress. There's no one that I care to look good for. There is no one that I care to get on their good side with, okay? You will never catch me being up on here like, oh my god, Jeffree Star is my best friend. No. This is another thing too, Jeffree. Oh, this made me so mad, you guys. You can't win in this industry. You literally can't. When you're doing commenting videos, actually not even, no, even in tutorial videos, you can't win then too. If you guys look back on my video, those of you that have been with me for a long time, you guys should know this. I literally stopped using Jeffree Star products on my channel for 2 years. 2 years, you guys, to hold him accountable of the things that he have done. I stopped promoting his products. I stopped buying his products. Like literally, the last thing that I bought of him before the conspiracy palette was this highlight, the Peach Goddess. I bought it when it came out. That came out a long time ago. That should let you guys know how long it's been. Sorry, my lips are getting all crusty. Before I promoted his stuff on my channel, and I started to take a step back and say, you know what? It's time. It's time. I like Jeffree Star, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it really did hurt me to have to stop using his stuff on my channel, because I am telling you guys this, I have said it so many times on my channel, I'm so tired of saying it, Jeffree Star has been the only person that has been nice to me before he was even famous, okay? Before he was even famous, I showed you guys on a live video actually. I was like a fan of like his look. He had like these posters at Hot Topic way back in the day. He was part of the reason why I got into makeup. I was so inspired by the way he looked, and I saw him at Tiger Heat, and I was with a couple of friends, and I said, oh my god, I want to say hi to him, but I feel like he would be such a bitch, you know. I was like, no. They're like, no, come on, let's go. He was so sweet, and I have met him at events after that. Honestly, you guys, I think before he even came out with his brand, I think I met him at a Makeup Geek. I'm not sure if his brand was out by then, I don't know, but he wasn't nowhere near as popular as he is now, and he was still so sweet. And then I met him a year ago at a Makeup Forever party, and he was so sweet. Every time he is so sweet. So I will say, like, it did hurt me to not use his stuff on his channel, but I didn't want to hurt no one's feelings by using his stuff, because I know the things that he said were just so vile and so disgusting. But I feel like he learned from that. In my truest opinion, I feel like he learned from that. So I feel like I did my part at not, you know, being biased and saying, oh, I'm a fan of Jeffree Star, so let me not use his stuff. But this is where everything gets so twisted, you guys. Look at my videos, and I really wish you guys would take the time to look at my videos, because this makes me so mad. Look at my comments of my video where I put Jeffree Star calls out Forever 21. You guys, I gave him kudos in that video. I was like, props to him. Good for him for speaking up for the little people, because they took advantage of glam light, just in case you guys didn't see that. And he commented on it in his video, speaking out for the little people. I said kudos to him for doing that. So people in there were saying, oh my god, you're just trying to get on Jeffree's good side. You're kissing Jeffree's ass. You're kissing Jeffree's ass. I'm like, oh my god. So 2 videos later, I had made a video where Jeffree cancels, or maybe like 4 videos later, Jeffree cancels Kesha and Tati, right? And in that video, I had made a comment, you guys, it kind of does seem like he don't know how to keep friends in the beauty industry. It kind of does seem like he is a little envious, or stops talking to people who start creating beauty lines. I don't know. I said I don't know if that's true, because I don't know him on a personal level, but I do kind of feel like he don't know how to keep a friend in the industry. And then people start coming for me, you're a Jeffree hater, you're a Jeffree hater, and I'm like, you can't win. You can't win. If you guys look at one of my videos and I say something negative about him, and then I look at another video of his and I say something positive about him, that's me being non-biased. That is 100% me being non-biased, and me saying, you know what, I agree with this, I think he did good here. Oh, I don't agree with that, he did not do good here. It's literally, that's it, you know? So I start getting a little irritated with this stuff, because I'm like, you guys, I literally have no form of bias whatsoever, and it makes me so mad when people, you're a Jeffree hater, oh, you're kissing his ass, you're trying to get on the payroll. I'm like, oh my god, you can't win. And I gotta be honest with you guys, like, I will say right now in this moment, I am a little bit insecure about this topic, and that's why I'm even discussing it right now, because I am a little insecure about it, because this is new to me. I have never been insecure about my makeup, because when I started making YouTube videos, I already knew my makeup was fire. I already knew I was bomb. I was like, I got this. You don't like my makeup, you just don't like my style, cool, whatever, that's it. I never felt no type of way. With this, I do get a little nervous, a little insecure, because I'm like, these are my opinions, and I know that opinions can mean a lot to people, and they can make a lot of people mad. So that's why I'm kind of like, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. I'm like, oof, I don't want to offend nobody, I don't want to make nobody mad. Oof, I gotta just stay true to me and stay what's right with me, you get me? And that could be wrong sometimes. So getting into the rich thing, sorry, I'm like, I got a lot to talk about, okay? Getting into the rich thing, you guys, it made me so mad that there was, you know, a few people on the video who are trolling me and saying, oh, I'm agreeing with Rich on this and agreeing with Rich on this. You guys, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This is one video that I did not want to talk about, because I felt like this was something that should have been handled in private, sorry. And I do think that the whole scenario, because it kind of sucked to see from an outsider, and you guys don't realize, because you guys don't know me on a personal level like that, that my friends are my everything, and I literally sat here watching them to try to destroy each other. And I sat there and I was like, this situation sucks. I don't want any part of it. I don't want to comment on it at all. But you guys literally on my live were like, you need to talk about it, you need to talk about it. I got so many DMs, you need to talk about it, you need to talk about it. So then you start feeling like, okay, well, if I don't talk about it, are people going to start viewing me as being biased? They're going to start thinking, wow, you can't speak out on Rich Lux. No. Look in that video, I held both of them accountable. I do feel like both of them messed up. I do feel like both of them made big mistakes. And yes, at the end of the day, Rich Lux's mistakes may have been a little bit bigger, but I'm not gonna get on here and bash him for that. I called him out. I said his apology seemed very fake. He didn't seem sincere about it. I said he seemed like a narcissist about it. I'm like, and I said he handled the whole situation dumb. I said he was really dumb the way he handled the situation. I'm like, you guys really want me to get on here and just drag somebody through the mud? And I don't get it. That's the type of energy that I just do not like. If you want me to drag anybody, it's not going to happen. I've had several opportunities. Perfect example with the Kevin James Bennett guy. I had a perfect opportunity to just drag him and say so many bad things about him in my Jackie Aina video. And guess what? I didn't. He had said some very, things that I could have taken very easily hurtful, saying that I'm not up to the beauty standard or whatever. I could have dragged him for it. I could have bashed him for it, but that's not who I am. Just because you call me something, I'm not going to get back on here and call you something. You get me? And I hate that mentality. I'm not condoning nothing Rich said. I just didn't want to get on here and be a hypocrite because I know that I've said things in the past that I, have learned from and grown from. And I think that I don't want to get on here and be like, oh my God, shame on you, Rich. You're a terrible, horrible person. When I have said things in the past too that I regret saying. It's like, that's why I told you guys, if you guys feel like you guys are perfect, you're a liar. You're straight up a liar. I don't care what you have to say. Everyone has said something, and I'm not speaking about just race. I'm just saying in general, okay? Like, remember a couple years ago, it was like the thing to do on Twitter. People would be like, kill yourself, kill yourself. How bad is that to say to somebody? You know what I'm saying? We all have said things, and that doesn't mean that I'm condoning what he is saying. No, I'm just saying we all have messed up. So this whole situation, both people were in the wrong. And then people were coming for me, telling me that my timeline is wrong. And I talked about this with some people in the comments. I am so confused by the timeline, you guys. I don't want people to hold me accountable to, oh, you need to come through with the facts and do your research and blah, 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 blah. I'm commenting on what I saw, and that is it. Yes, I said in the video, let me know, and that means, hey, I may be wrong. I may not have the actual hard facts. Let me know, because I don't know the timeline. I got so confused by it because in my personal opinion, and even after this, in the comment section, people are still getting it wrong. People are saying that Nick is the person who brought this forward first, and I said no. I had saw a tweet from Luscious to Manny when Manny was saying these things to Nick, and that's when Luscious had came forward and brought it public, okay? So when I said in my video, I'm pretty sure Luscious brought this forward first, he should have handled it in private, and Rich should have contacted him instead of making a video. Rather than going and making a video, he should have texted him and said, hey, what's up with this tweet? Why are you saying this, So people are trying to come for me and tell me that my timeline is wrong, but still, after I'm looking for it, and please still do correct me if I am wrong. The tweet, I'm talking about bringing the thing public because I said this whole mess, this whole drama that I just did not even feel comfortable talking about should have been handled in private. I feel like Luscious screwed up because he shouldn't have made that tweet. He should have told Nick things in private. He should have told Rich things in private, and Rich never should have made that video. He should have told him in private, hey, what's going on? Can we meet up? Can we, have some coffee or whatever and talk about this? That's how I think things should have been handled, because that's how I would handle them. You guys are never gonna see me in my friendships. Yeah, I may throw a little shade every now and then and be like, I don't know, some type of shade towards my friend. I can't even think of a good little shade line right now, but you may see some little shade like that on a Instagram caption or on a little tweet or something like that, but I will never publicly bash my friend. So that's why I said that. It doesn't mean that I condone what Rich is saying. I don't know Rich. I am not friends with Rich. I am not a friend of nobody's in here. You guys do your research and look to see who I'm cool with. I am not friends with nobody. I have been on YouTube now for almost, 5 years, almost 5 years now, and I haven't collabed with one single person. What does that tell you? I stay in my own lane. I have my opinions. I keep them on my channel, and that is it. And that is it. So this whole thing just, it made me really mad, because I'm like, this is something that I didn't even want to comment on in the first place, but I feel like I was forced into it. And I do agree with some of you guys. Those of you guys who are like, you need to talk about this, I do agree with you, because if this was Laura and Manny, I would have been talking about it, So I guess it's only fair that I talk about Luscious and Rich as well too. And that just comes with the gig. It comes with the gig, in the words of Rich. And also, oh, one more thing, speaking of which, there was a couple comments too about saying, and I want to explain this to you guys. Ooh, oh my gosh, indigestion. I want to explain this to you guys, because people were saying, oh, wow, you don't condone this as, or you're condoning this as being bullying, when I had said in my video, I didn't know that being called a mooch or a leech were something that was so bullying. I want to tell you guys what I mean by that, you guys. When I grew up, you guys have to imagine, I'm about to be 30 years old now, okay? When I grew up, and where I grew up, bullying was rough. Let me tell you, when I had first moved to where I live now, I moved out of San Pedro, moved to Long Beach. When I first came there, I was a new kid. Y'all, I had my backpack stolen from me. I had my backpack hung on the damn basketball hoop thingamabob. I had my lunch stolen from me. I got called every name under the sun, and I was already a little bit like kind of a little feminine, so they were already calling me names and things like that, and y'all know which names I'm talking about. And to me, that's bullying. Being called a mooch or a leech is having like a little banter. You get me? Like, that's what I took it as. So when I get on there and saying, oh, so is this considered bullying now? I'm asking you for real. Because where I grew up and the time that I grew up in, that never would have been considered mooch or would have been considered bullying. It would have just been considered like a little banter, like a little heckle, like things like that. And this is what makes me so mad, because if you guys want to get on that video and comment about, oh, you're condoning this, you're condoning that, look at my Manny MUA's dad calls out Rich Lux. I literally said in that video, I said if Manny has a problem with this, if he's offended by this, then I truly think that Rich should stop. Okay, I said that in my video verbatim. I was like, he should stop. Out of kindness for Manny, just stop saying it, because even though we may not view it as being bullying, because we obviously grew up in a different time, in a different area than Manny, and what Manny considers to be bullying and what I consider to be bullying are two different things, I think that the nice thing to do is to stop calling him a mooch. I said that in my video. So please tell me, how am I condoning Rich? Like, I don't know, you guys. I just wanted to get on here and clarify these things to you because I had a lot to talk about, a lot to get off my chest, and I don't want things to get misconstrued in this whole thing. I honestly just wish I never uploaded the video, but obviously I can't go and delete it now because that would leave people to speculate on what I was saying. So no, I want to leave it up there, and I stand true by what I said. My main message in the video was they both screwed up, and this should have been handled privately. Okay, that is it. I'm not friends with either one of them. Also, another thing, speaking of which too, is people in the video are like, how can you not know who Luscious is? You're throwing shade. I'm like, you guys, I literally barely knew who Rich was about 2, maybe 3 months ago. I literally, within the past 2 weeks only, barely learned that Nick is the viewer's voice. Never even knew that, and I barely even watched the viewer's voice for like the past month. And it took me 2 weeks to know that that's Nick is the viewer's voice. Like, you guys, I am new to this. I don't know people in the scene. I don't hang out with people in the scene. So, I don't know. Anyways, you guys, I need to go get ready right now because I need my drinks. It's been a rough day. And a last little note to you guys, as I understand that my channel is all over the place. And right now, it seems to be flooded with commentary drama videos. I want to let you guys know, if you guys feel the need to unsubscribe, please, you guys, trust me, don't feel like you need to stay subscribed to me just because you liked my past videos, or just because you liked some look I created in the past, or just because you liked a review in the past. Don't feel the need to stay subscribed to me. Trust me, like, no hard feelings whatsoever. I understand that my channel is all over the place right now, and you guys may not want to hear the commentary coming from me, but at this moment in my life, I'm really enjoying doing it. So, like I said, that could change in a month, it could change in a day, it could change in 5 years. I don't really know. Anyways, you guys, I am so sorry this video is so long. I just had so much to say. So I hope that I'm not forgetting anything. If not, I'll put it in another video. And I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, girls.